Morning, everybody. So it's Friday morning, and I went out for a little bit of hunting. A lot of overcast, clouds. I don't know if it's supposed to rain or what. But I went out anyways. Not too much listed today. Just found my first little tiny score here. I paid 25 bucks. Got these games right here. Got Super Paper Mario, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, Smart Bomb. Kind of looked cool on the PSP. I didn't have it. This is a Japanese game, Golden Axe, the PS2, and then this bag has got a Game Boy Advance in it, and a Genesis controller, Genesis power adapter, and 3 Genesis games. Nothing crazy, so 25 bucks. He does have a TurboGrafx with like 15 games. He didn't want to let it go right now. 2 reasons. 1, it's buried away, so he couldn't dig it out. And 2, it's from his childhood, and he's not 100% sure he wants to sell it yet. So I threw him a pretty good offer. Give him my number. So hopefully, you know, that follows through, because TurboGrafx stuff, I never see that. So that would be pretty cool to get some TurboGrafx stuff. I was asking him like a list of games. He was only able to remember a couple. He said Keith Courage and Splatterhouse. I was like, ooh, I definitely want Splatterhouse for sure. So, he wouldn't. I tried too. My little like, oh, would you maybe want to sell some of the games? And he said, well, if he's gonna keep it, he's not gonna sell any of the games, even the crappy ones. Just he knows too that TurboGrafx isn't the easiest thing to find anymore. So, pass by the sale and show you guys the sale right there. So yeah, hopefully that works out, because I haven't found TurboGrafx stuff in a long time. Yeah, I think there's probably a few more sales before I get home, so try those out and see if I find anything else. If not, everything will be from tomorrow. So see you guys in a few. What's up, guys? So still Friday. I kind of stopped garage sale hunting. There just wasn't anything going on, but it is my son's 5th birthday in 5 days. It's on Tuesday. So I got him a present, and I just went and picked it up. I paid I got it for 130 bucks, which is pretty fair. I mean, considering that, these are pretty still hard to find. This is going to be his first console, handheld console. So I got him the special edition 3DS XL, the new Super Mario Bros. 2 Gold Edition. Comes in the box, mint condition. The kid probably played it like one time. Came with Pokemon Y, but I'm probably going to keep that, because I don't think he'd be interested in any Pokemon right now. He's more into like Mario's and stuff. So I'm going to get him a few games for it, but I know he's going to love that. And that's the exact one that I wanted. It was a little hard to find, because most of the ones I was seeing was like just the regular blue, red, just the normal ones. I saw the NES version a couple times, but I wanted to get him a Mario one, and that was like the perfect one. So I'm pretty stoked. I'm happy. I know he's gonna be happy, and with his first console. He's only gonna be 5, so I mean he plays everything. He plays Nintendo, Super Nintendo, all that stuff, but he really enjoys the 3DS and the fact that he could take it wherever he wants. So I'm stoked for that. But yeah, that's probably the end of my finds for today. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Everybody. So it's Saturday morning. I'm at a community sale. I don't know if you guys can see the sky. It is cloudy. It was raining earlier. It kind of stopped. So I originally came to this sale because there was somebody that listed video games, and I got there like 40 minutes early, planning to just sit and wait until they opened up. The games were already gone by the time I got there. It makes no sense to me, but whatever. So I haven't really, there hasn't been too many sales that were open, but I have left my number at a few places, and one lady called back. So the sale's right there, right there. So for 10 bucks, not like a steal, but pretty good. I got Toy Story 2, Spider-Man. Not very common games that I see all the time. And then the best one in the lot, Banjo-Tooie. So pretty good. And then I just got this one like a couple sales back for 5 bucks, Black Ops 2. So Not a great, super crazy day like last weekend, but still some alright stuff. So I'm gonna keep going around. There's lots of sales opening up. That's the best time to get them, right when they open. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I find something else. Guys, so I got actually a pretty nice score right here for 45 bucks. I got this box of some Genesis stuff. And usually I probably wouldn't even pay that much because Genesis stuff just doesn't really, it's not really worth it. But Truxton was in there, and that's a pretty valuable game right there. Also, there was Thunder Force 3, so that's a pretty good one. Some good stuff. I didn't have Truxton, so I'm excited. Pass me the sale real quick because I'm on my way to another one. Sales right there in the garage. A lot of the sales are inside the garage because of the weather. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going. 45 bucks is not bad for that deal. So I'm about to hit another sale right now, so I'll let you know if I find anything else. Hey guys, now it's kind of slowly starting to pick up. For 10 bucks, I got this DSi XL, the blue one, pretty nice, and a bunch of games. The best being New Super Mario Bros. Oh man, I got all dark there for a second. New Super Mario Bros. That was like a card only. The sales back there, you see that kid running back there. I think that was the kid I got it from. 10 bucks, so pretty good deal. I just stopped at another place and they had 3DS and a bunch of DS games and a couple harder to find games, and she wasn't sure, you know, if they were gonna sell it. So I gave her my number. They'll call or not. It's not a big deal. It's DS stuff. So I'm starting to pick up a little slowly. So I'm gonna keep going and let you guys know if I find something else. Alright guys, I got another score here. Actually, I'm gonna turn around. The sale is right there. I asked the sale next to them if they had games, and she was like, no, but next door she'll have games. And she had a bag of PS2 stuff. So I got this whole bag of PS2 games for 5 bucks. Probably the best one in there is Contra Shattered Soldier, I believe. So not bad for 5 bucks. She said she had a Nintendo, but only had Mario Duck Hunt, and she wanted to keep that. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. I don't need that one. Yeah, I'm about to hit another sale. So see you guys in a bit, guys. So the sale that I was talking about that had the 3DS and a bunch of games, a lot of them were missing. That actually paid off. She called me. The sale is back that way. You guys can see it right over there. She called me and said she talked to her son and he set a price. So I got the 3DS, which is like the black 3DS. Pretty nice condition. It doesn't really look like they ever used it. And there was a few games that were in here. Mario Kart DS was in there, and then this bad boy. This is really hard to find. Nothing special, but Madden Football. So that's complete. And then there was a surprise. She said they were digging for games, and she found a Game Boy Color. So, hold on here. So I'm looking at the Game Boy Color, and first game that I see, really good one, is Pokemon Blue. And it's the green Kiwi Game Boy Color. Really nice condition. And then there's just a bunch of games in here. But there's like Kirby, a couple of good ones, but then there's Pokemon Red. So pretty good ones right there. We got Donkey Kong. And let's pull one more out right here. Oh, here you go. Kirby's Dream Land. There's a few other miscellaneous ones in there, but they're all pretty good. So 70 bucks for everything. Really good deal. Happy with that. I am definitely on my way home now. So yeah, I'm gonna get everything I got together from yesterday and today and show you guys what I got. See you guys in a bit. What's up, everybody? So all done with the garage sales, and it was pretty good. Started out on Friday, and I only found one thing, but there wasn't very many sales listed. And then Saturday, I hit up a community sale. Now, there wasn't any high hopes for anything because it was raining, and I mean, it was off and on, and it was really cloudy, but people came out and I found some good stuff. So let's jump into Friday. Okay, so I hit up a few sales, not very many, and the last one that I went to, the guy had games. Now he was trying to sell them before, so there wasn't much left. He did have a TurboGrafx, but he wasn't sure he wanted to let go of it yet. So I gave him my number, got his number. So we'll see how that goes. But for 25 bucks, I got all the stuff I'm about to show you. So for the PSP, I got Smart Bomb. For the Wii, I got New Super Mario Bros. And Super Paper Mario. On the PS2, a Japanese game, but pretty cool, just grabbed it, Golden Axe. And then there was this Game Boy Advance. Came with a power adapter right there. And then this baggie that had a bunch of Sega stuff in it. One controller, power adapter, and 3 games. We got Taz. Good morning, buddy. X-Men. And Aladdin. So 25 bucks for all that stuff. Okay. Now let's jump into Saturday. Uh-huh.
When did you say golden thing?
Golden Axe.
Why?
Because that's the name of a video game.
I'm just gonna make this now.
Okay. Alright, so, the community sale on Saturday. I went out there because there was one... I mean, it was kind of like a starting point. I was going to go out there regardless because, you know, it was like one of the... It sounded like the best community sale. Because there was a couple going on. But, there was somebody out there selling a bunch of video game stuff. SNES, N64, GameCube. Now, I got out there 40 minutes early. They were supposed to start at 6, and I was just going to wait in front of their house until they started bringing stuff out. I got there 40 minutes early, and the stuff was already sold. So, what are you going to do? But, no, you know, no big deal. I was on my way out there anyway, so that was sort of just a stop off. If I would have got the stuff, I would have got it. If not, no big deal. So now I was, you know, pretty much freestyling the community sale. So first sale, I asked this guy if he had games, and he said he had PS2 and PS3 games, but he didn't know where they were. Gave him my number, and he texted me like 20 minutes after, said he found them. I got one game from him, pretty good actually. This is a really good game, and I'm glad to have it now. It started off as like a downloadable type of game, and then they put it, you know, hard copy. The Game of the Year edition of The Walking Dead. This is the Telltale Games Walking Dead, so this is a really good game. $5, pretty good. I think this one was next actually. Yeah, so continue to go on. You know, not very many sales were open at this point because it was kind of misty, kind of, you know, sprinkling. People were kind of worried, but slowly people started coming out. So another game, $5. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for the PS3. Okay, so this one was next. Okay, so I go to this, it was like a cul-de-sac, and there was like 3 sales in it, and I noticed there was a lot of people at the 2 sales at the end of the cul-de-sac, but not at the one where at the beginning of it. So I went to that one first. An older lady asked if she had games, and she said, yeah, actually I do. I have Nintendo games. And I was like, oh, okay. So she started looking for them, and she was like, I can't find it right now, but let me get your number. I'll call you when I do. So I'm always kind of leery about that, so I left my number thinking, whatever, I'll be driving around. If she calls me, cool. If not, whatever. So she ended up calling me like 10 minutes later saying that she found them. So I come back, and they're actually N64 games. So for $10, I got Spider-Man, Toy Story 2. These 2 games I actually don't ever really find as much. And then the best of the lot, Banjo-Tooie. So pretty sweet. $10 for that. That was a good deal. Okay, so next, this is probably, this one is one of the best lots that I found. So for $45, a Sega Genesis Model 1, working condition, came with cables, but the power cable that it came with was a generic one. The power cable that it came with was a generic one, and it didn't work, so but it came with 4 controllers. Hold on. Stop this. Okay. Sorry about that. Somebody was texting me. Okay, so it came with 4 controllers and then the cables and stuff. It does work. I used a different power cable. And then it came with a pretty decent stack of games. Now these first ones are all complete. We've got Tecmo Super NBA Basketball, Columns, Miss Pac-Man, Sonic the Hedgehog, Subterranea, Streets of Rage. This is like the classic edition. And then T2, the arcade game. And then 4 loose games, but this is where it's at. Altered Beast, X-Men, and then the best 2 games, Thunder Force 3. Didn't have that one, and super excited to get this one. This is one of my favorite games, and I didn't have it in my collection. You know, it's like a $50 game, so, and it's kind of hard to find, but super stoked to get it. Truxton, so I paid $45 for the whole bundle, so that's an amazing deal right there. I think this was next. This one was I asked for games and they said no, but next door she has games. And I got this bag of PS2 stuff. I paid $5, so there was a generic controller in there and some paperwork, and then all of these games. I'm not really gonna go over them. I'm just gonna kind of show them you right here. The best one in this stack is probably Family Guy. You guys can see the games right there. And then there was a bunch of loose ones. We got Iron Man, 007, TMNT, Silver Surfer, Peter Jackson's King Kong, MTX, Jaws Unleashed, Freakstyle, Star Wars Episode 3, and then the best one of the loose games, Contra, Shattered Soldier. So, $5. I mean, you can't beat that. That was a really good deal. Okay, so next was a little handheld lot. Asked for games, and the kid, it was just the kid out there, but he's like, yeah, I have a DS. I don't ever play anymore, just sits. And I was like, cool, man. So he went and he grabbed it. It was actually a DSi XL, blue one. Works great, really nice condition. And then it came with a few games. Let's see, there's some loose ones here and some complete ones. Complete ones, Jake Power Fireman. Definitely you could tell it was a kid. Scribblenauts, Wipeout 2. And then, so the loose ones is Transformers, Club Penguin, and New Super Mario Bros. So, pretty good. $10 right there. What's up, buddy?
I play Mario Bros.
Okay. Me too.
What are you playing on?
You can play it on lots of stuff.
Well, can you play it on in kitchen?
Yeah.
Where else?
Hold on, buddy. Let me finish this and we'll go play, okay? He's excited to play video games. Okay, so this this is the last score of the day. So this one was cool. I walk up to the sale and I kind of figured like they had games. You know, they had a couple like a skee ball table, like kind of, you know, stuff like that. So I asked if they had games, and at first they were like no, and then I ran down the list and I said stuff about handheld stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, we have DS. My son has DS. So she went in, she came out, and it was actually a 3DS, like the Onyx Black 3DS, and there was a bunch of games, but there was only 5 of them had games. The rest they couldn't find. So the 5 that were complete, Mario Kart DS, not a bad one to have complete. Super Scribblenauts, and then 3 3DS games, Transformers Dark of the Moon, Asphalt 3D, and then this one it's pretty hard to find. It's kind of up there for a 3DS game.
and it's weird because it's a sports game. Madden Football. So, I mean, whatever. It's cool. I'll probably just end up keeping it. And then the loose cases, I'll just show them off right here.
Daddy,
Hold on, buddy.
it's all Paper Mario game.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that one's in here. But these were the loose games. The best cases being like Super Mario Bros, which is nice because I got that loose card of it. Plants vs. Zombies, Mario 64. So all those are loose cases. Or not, I mean, empty cases. You know, they got the manuals and stuff, but no games. Man, everybody's hitting me up today. Okay. And then also that I saw that stuff first, okay, and she couldn't find the games, so she told me, "Come back. I'm going to talk to my son, see what he wants to do, and also see if we can find those games." I was like, "Okay, cool." So I gave her my number, and it was pretty weird cuz 3 people called me back. So that was pretty nice. So she calls me like 30 minutes later, and she's like, "Okay, so we couldn't find the games, but he does want to sell it, and we also found a Game Boy Color." So they found a Kiwi Game Boy Color, complete with the back, in this Game Boy case, and it came with a bunch of games. Now this got me excited to go back. So the games are Ren and Stimpy Vidiots. I didn't have that one. The Hunt for Red October. Pokemon Blue. That was in the system. Donkey Kong. Pokemon Red. Kirby's Dream Land. And Yoshi. So for everything, I paid $70, which is amazing deal.
Did you say Kirby Game Boy?
Yeah, buddy, here.
Which one?
There you go. $70, an amazing deal, considering the 3DS. So that was a good one.
This one with the little bosses?
Yeah. I'll let you play it. Hold on. So that was everything for the garage sale stuff. Now I do have a few other things to show you. Now this one, you guys saw the video of the pickup I did. So the you know, for that guy for his birthday. So this came with that. So this, I'm gonna keep this because I don't think he'd be interested in that. He's over here. He's all staring at me. You know, nothing. You didn't hear nothing. Okay, and then this last night I went to SC3. It was like a trade event here in SoCal. It's the first time I've ever been to it. Pretty cool. Didn't really walk away with too much stuff, but I did get a heavy hitter and a freebie. So the freebie, Madden Football 64 in the box. The box is wrecked and it's whatever, but it was free. So cool. And then I traded. What I trade? I traded Skies of Arcadia on the GameCube. I paid $2 for that at the swap meet. Mario Kart Double Dash. I paid $10 for that on OfferUp. And Stubbs the Zombie. I paid $5 for that. And I got this game, and he gave me $5. Pocky and Rocky. Didn't have it. And this is the first one, but pretty pricey. He was asking $120 on it, so that was, in my opinion, an awesome deal because I only had $17 in that other stuff. So super stoked to get that one in the collection. Okay, now last but certainly not least, I'm on this like a raffle group on Facebook, and they raffle off, you know, expensive and rare games and common stuff too. Now this one, it was a 2-game winner, first spot and the 60th spot. I ended up winning on the 60th spot, which is really cool because I only had one spot in there, so the tickets were like $10 for this one. So one spot, $10. I got second pick. The first pick was Zombie Nation. So that guy, you know, that's pretty cool. But this one, super amazing. I'm a big fan of this of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So my pick was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters on the NES. Really hard game to come across. Super stoked to get it, and for $10, can't beat that. I remember when I won it, when I was tagged and I won, just jumping up and down, screaming like a girl. So it's pretty cool to win. So yeah, definitely stoked to get this in the collection. Yeah, that is everything. So yeah, it was a pretty great week. Pretty great weekend for garage sales. Not super, like crazy like last weekend, but still some amazing stuff. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys for this weekend. So thumbs up the video, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you guys next time.